Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this lecture, we will solve few numericals of GATE previous year related to hydrograph and as well as infiltration. So the first question was asked in GATE 1996 and it was of 1 mark. The question says that a 2R unit hydrograph can be approximated as trapezoidal as shown in the figure. The unit hydrograph refers to the catchment of area. You have to determine that what is the area of the catchment for which this hydrograph is prepared. So let us draw the diagram. So this is a trapezoidal hydrograph, and you know the hydrograph is a Q versus time graph always. So the discharge is in meter cube per second and time is in hours. And this is 4, the top width is 4 and the bottom width is 28 and this is 24, the height is 24. So you know how to solve such questions. You know the area under the hydrograph. The area under the hydrograph will be equal to the total volume of water collected. So how will you calculate the area under the hydrograph? Since it is a trapezoid, you should know that how to calculate the area under a trapezoid. So it will be equal to half into height. What is the height? Height is 24 and it is in meter cube per second times the sum of parallel sides. So what is the sum of parallel sides here? It is 28 plus 4. Now you remember that this is in hours and this is in meter cube per second. So to cut it down, this should be in meter cube per hour or this should be in seconds. So it is easier to convert this unit into seconds rather than converting this into meter cube per hour. So how to convert hour into second? You just have to multiply it by 60 times 60. And how will you calculate? This is the area of the trapezoid, this diagram. Now how will you calculate the volume of water? The volume of water will be calculated as the area of the catchment times the depth. What is the depth? Since this hydrograph is always for unit depth and it is of 1 centimeter, so the 1 centimeter will be converted to meters by dividing it by 100. Now from this equation you will get the area in terms of meter square, but the options are in meter square as well as in kilometer square. So when you will solve this question, you will get an area. The area will come out to be 138.24 into 10 to the power 6 meter square. And now since no option has this much power, so rather convert it into kilometer square. So it will be near about 138.24 kilometer square. So this is the area of the catchment which was represented by that hydrograph. The next question says that the direct runoff hydrograph of a storm obtained from a catchment is triangular in shape. The diagram is not given in the question, so you have to yourself prepare the diagram, and has a base period. The base period is of, this is called as the base period. The base period is of 80 hours. The peak flow rate is 30 meter cube per second. The maximum discharge of runoff that is flowing through the catchment is 30 meter cube per second, and the complete runoff takes place in 80 hours. Now the area of catchment is also given as 86.4 kilometer square. So you are asked to calculate the rainfall excess that has resulted from the above hydrograph. That means you have to calculate the runoff depth. Since you know this is a direct runoff hydrograph, it is not a unit hydrograph, so there will be a depth other than 1 centimeter. The runoff depth will not be 1 centimeter in this case. So again, using the same formula that we used, that area under the hydrograph is equal to the volume of runoff. Now what is the area under the hydrograph? This is very simple to calculate. The area under the hydrograph is the area of the triangle multiplied by 80, but 80 is in hours, so you have to convert it into seconds, and multiplied by the height. The height is 30 meter cube per second. Now what is the volume of runoff? The volume of runoff will be equal to area of the catchment multiplied by the depth. This will be the volume. So the area of the catchment will be equal to 86.4. Now this is in kilometer square. Convert this into meter square by multiplying it by 10 to the power 6. And now you have to calculate the depth, since depth is asked in the question. So the depth will be, see, the options are given in centimeters. So you have to write it in terms of centimeter. D centimeter divided by 100. So when you solve this equation, you will get as, the D will come out to be as 6 centimeters. Sorry, it is coming out to be as 5 centimeters. You might have understood why we have written it in the form of D by 100. If the depths would be given in meter, then you would directly have written D meter here. But since it is asked in centimeters, so you have divided it by 100 and converted it into centimeters. So this is the required solution. The next question says that ordinate of a 1 hour unit hydrograph at 1 hour intervals starting from time t equals to 0 are given as 0, 2, 6, 4, 2, 1 and 0 meter cube per second. Now at different time intervals the discharge flowing is given for the runoff. Now there are two parts of this question. One says that the catchment area represented by this unit hydrograph is. Since I have already taken two examples related to the catchment area, what you have to do, you just have to plot this graph. Like at time t equal to 0 it is 0, time t equals to 1 it is 2, time t equals to 2 it is 6. So you just have to plot it like this and you just have to take the area under every segment. This is a triangle, this is a trapezoid, this is a trapezoid, this is a trapezoid, and at last it will be a triangle again. So you have to take the area under this complete structure and you have to equate it with the volume of the runoff. How will you calculate the volume of runoff? Volume will be calculated by area multiplied by depth. Now since area you have to calculate, you will write area as A and depth will be written as 1 divided by 100 again, since the hydrograph is a unit hydrograph. Now moving to the second part, I hope you will be able to solve this first part. Second part says that ordinate of a 3 hour unit hydrograph for the catchment at t equals to 3. You are asked to calculate the ordinate. Now you have to convert this unit hydrograph, 1 hour unit hydrograph to 3 hour unit hydrograph. So t equals to 3 and d equals to 1. So how many number of hydrographs, how many unit hydrographs you will have to superimpose? It will be equal to t divided by d, so equals to 3. You will have to superimpose 3 hydrographs. Suppose this is one hydrograph, this is for 1 hour. Now after 1 hour, second hydrograph will be superimposed, and after 1 more hour, third hydrograph will be superimposed. So this is how you will get the 3 hour unit hydrograph. This is 1 hour, this is 2 hour and this is 3 hour. A total of 3 hour unit hydrograph will be obtained by superimposing 3 hydrographs. Now moving to the theoretical side of this question, you know how to superimpose this. Let us say this is Q1 and this is Q2, let us say. So this is 0. You have to shift 0 to 1 hour. Similarly 2 to 2 hour, 6 to 3 hour, 4, 2, 1 and 0. Similarly here you have to shift this here 2, 6, 4, 2, 1 and 0. So this is how the shifting process takes place. Now you have to determine the total amount of discharge. Now this total discharge I am representing it by Q dash. This total discharge will be a discharge for a total of 3 centimeter depth. But since the question is asking for a 3 hour unit hydrograph, you have to convert 1 hour unit hydrograph to a 3 hour unit hydrograph. So to convert it into a unit hydrograph, the depth should be 1 centimeter. So you will have to divide this discharge by a factor of 3 since you are asked to obtain a unit hydrograph. So first add all these discharges. This will be 0, this will be 2, this will be 8, this will be 12, this will be again 12. See, you do not need to calculate every single data since you are only asked to calculate the discharge at t equals to 3. So since the total discharge at t equals to 3 is 12 meter cube per second, but this is for a depth of 3 centimeter. Now you have to calculate it for a depth of 1 centimeter, so you will divide 12 by 3. So it will come out to be 4 meter cube per second. Let us check whether this is in the options or not. So yes, this is in the option, and the option number C is the correct answer for this question. So if you would have asked to calculate the discharge at t equals to 5, so it would have been 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 divided by 3 would be the answer if the question would have asked you to calculate the discharge at time t equals to 5. So this is how you attempt these questions. The next question is a question related to S curve. Since S curve is very important, do listen to this question carefully. The question says that the 4R unit hydrograph for a catchment is given in the table below. What would be the maximum ordinate of the S curve in meter cube per second derived from this hydrograph? So I have already mentioned the table and the complete details that are given in the table. The time sequence is given and the discharge at that time interval is given. So you do not have to convert it into a unit hydrograph. You just have to determine the maximum ordinate of S curve. See, how do you solve this? I am not Abhi. See, how do you convert such type of questions in a unit hydrograph? You merge two S curves and finally you subtract them and you get the unit hydrograph. But in this case, you do not have to determine the unit hydrograph. So you just have to determine the STA. You do not even need to solve for STB. So this is a simple question. You also know that what is the formula to calculate the maximum ordinate. It is 2.7778 A by D, where A is in kilometer square and D is in R. You can also go for this formula, but I am leaving this on you since this is a simpler version of this question. You just have to determine the area from these ordinates and you have to determine the time interval dr. D is already given in the question. D is equal to 4. So this will be a simpler part. I am not solving in this format. I am solving it in a larger format. So first you have to determine that what is D. So D is equal to 4. It is given in the question that D equals to 4R. So let us solve ST minus D. What is T here? T is equal to 0 here. So what will be S0 minus 4? It will be S minus 4. Since there is no such ordinate as minus 4, so it will be a dash. It will not have any ordinate at this point. Similarly, what will be S2 minus 4? It will be S minus 2. There is no time ordinate as minus 2, so it will also be nothing. So how do you obtain STA? You obtain it by adding this Q and ST minus D. So here it will be 0 and here it will be 0.6. Now what will be S4 minus 4? It will be S0. What is S0? This is S0. This will be 0. How will you obtain this? You will obtain this by adding 3.1 and 0. So it will be equal to 3.1. Now what will be S6 minus 4? It will be S2. What is S2? This is S2. Now you just have to shift them. This is 0.6. You shifted it here. Similarly you shift it here. So it will be 3.1. Now how will you obtain this? By adding 10 and 0.6. So it will be 10.6. Similarly this will be 16.1. Shift them. 10.6, 16.1. Add them. 19.6. 21.1, again shift 19.6, 21.1, this will be 21.6 and this will be 21.8, again shift 21.6 and 21.8, add these, this will be 21.9, this will be 22, again shift 21.9 and 22, so this will be 22 and this will be 22. So this will continue up to 22 till infinity. This is the property of S curve. So what will be the maximum ordinate in meter cube per second of S curve? You can easily visualize it as 22 meter cube per second. So the answer for this question is 22 meter cube per second. I recommend you that you also go for that formula that I mentioned few seconds back. In this, you just have to calculate the area under this curve. By plotting these points, you can easily calculate the area under this curve, and you just have to divide it by 4 and multiply it by 2.778. In this fashion also you can obtain the answer as 22. You can also go for this method. This is also an easier method and that is also an easier method. So it is up to you that by which method you go. The next question says that the ordinates of a 1 hour unit hydrograph, you are given with the ordinates of a 1 hour unit hydrograph, and they are mentioned like I have already mentioned them. Now the question says that a 2-hour storm of 4 centimeter excess rainfall. Now the runoff, excess rainfall means a runoff in this case. A 4 centimeter runoff storm, and the storm is a 2-hour storm now. But you are given with the data of a 1-hour storm. So first you will have to convert this 1-hour unit hydrograph to a 2-hour unit hydrograph. After that you will have to convert, see this is for 1 centimeter excess rainfall, but in the question you are given with 4 centimeter excess rainfall. So for every part of discharge you have to multiply it by 4. First of all you will have to convert this 1-hour unit hydrograph to a 2-hour unit hydrograph. After that you will have to multiply it by a factor of 4. Now you will be available with a 4 centimeter storm of a 2-hour unit hydrograph. So it is asking you that flow of the river at 1 p.m. Suppose the storm occurred at 10 a.m. Suppose this is 10 a.m. This will be 11 a.m. This will be 12 p.m. This will be 1 p.m. So it is asking you the discharge for this case. And it has also given you a base flow. The base flow is of 20 meter cube per second. So you understood now what you have to do. First of all, you will have to convert this 1-hour unit hydrograph to a 2-hour unit hydrograph. Let us say this is Q1. Just shift it by one part. This will be 0. This will be 3. This will be 12. This will be 8. This will be 6. This will be 3. And this will be 0. Now calculate the Q dash. This will be 0, 3. This will be, see, we do not have any relation with any of these parts. We just need this part. This will be 20, although this is 15. This is 20. Only this is what we have to take care of. Now this is for 2-hour unit hydrograph, but this is of 2 centimeter rainfall, excess rainfall. Now you will have to divide it by a factor of 2 so that you will obtain a unit hydrograph. Now this will be 0 by 2, this will be 3 by 2, this will be 15 by 2, and this will be 20 by 2, and it will be equal to 10 meter cube per second. Now this is a 1 centimeter unit hydrograph for 2 hours. Now since the excess rainfall in the question is given as 4 centimeter, so you will have to multiply it by 4 so that you will obtain it as 40 meter cube per second. Now the question is not complete yet. It has also given you that a base flow of 20 meter cube per second is occurring here. So you will have to add this 20 meter cube per second as well. So when you add this 20 meter cube per second, you will obtain the total flow as 60 meter cube per second. And this is the required answer for this question. The next question was asked in 2017 in set number 1. The question says that the ordinates of a 2-hour unit hydrograph are given as, I have already mentioned, these are the ordinates for 2-hour unit hydrograph. Now the question asks the ordinate of 4-hour unit hydrograph for this catchment at the time of 3 hours. So this ordinate is asked, and you have to convert a 2-hour unit hydrograph to 4-hour unit hydrograph. You know how to convert it? Suppose this is a 2-hour unit hydrograph, this is 0, this is 1, and this is 2. Now since you have to convert it into a 4-hour, you will have to start another storm at 2 hours. So now this will become a 4-hour unit hydrograph. So you will have to shift every term, every cube by a part of 2. So let us write them as Q dash, and you have to shift this 0 at 2. I am rubbing this since the table will go a little longer. This is 5, this is 6, and let us say this is 7. So you have to shift this here. This will be 0, this will be 5, this will be 12, this will be 25, and this will be 41. We are not required for this one. Now you have to add. Now since you are only concerned with this portion, so let us add them up and write it as Q dash. It will be 0, it will be 5, it will be 12, it will be 30, and we are not concerned with other than 3. So let us not add them up. You will solve them if you require. Now this is for a 2 centimeter excess rainfall. Since you have merged 2 unit hydrographs, this will result in a 2 centimeter excess rainfall. But the question is again asking you for a 4-hour unit hydrograph. So you will have to convert it into a unit hydrograph by dividing it with a factor of 2. So it will be 0 by 2, it will be 5 by 2, it will be 12 by 2, it will be 30 by 2, and it will be equal to 15 meter cube per second. Since you are concerned with the t equal to 3r, so I solved for this. I did not solve them. So the answer for this question is 15 meter cube per second. So this is all about hydrograph questions. I have not taken up the questions that involve phi index and W index along with hydrographs. So I will be taking such type of questions that involve hydrograph as well as that involve phi index in the next video lecture in a nutshell. So this is all about this. Thank you.